So yeah, Madden NFL 10. That's what I'm working on here. My name's Ian Cummings. You know, we've added a bunch of new stuff to the game. We're really excited about all the kind of new features. It feels like the biggest leap we've made year over year. Our entire moniker this year has been about fight for every yard. You know, how are we going to change gameplay in Madden? And we really wanted to capture that, you know, that battle for yardage. It can come down to just 1 inch, you know, on Sunday, whether you win or lose. So one of the things we added this year was ProTac, and it stands for procedural tackling. And it's just kind of a new animation system that we've built that allows us to procedurally manipulate motion captured animations as they play back. So I can show here, I mean, here's just like a nice broken tackle type thing that's going on. And then all of a sudden, like 3 guys tack on for a gang tackle. So, you know, we built ProTac really with the main goal in mind of kind of really changing up the way tackling worked. And we ended up sharing a lot of those technologies with our blocking system. So I think I should be able to probably show here. So in years past in Madden, there never really was a good pocket that formed. Players just sat in place and they fought back and forth, the offensive line and defensive line. So we knew it was really key for us to kind of really change the way Madden was played, was to form a real pocket. So we have animations like this where they kind of drive around the edge. So we added those, you know, that took a little bit of time. We had to redo a lot of our blocking system, but it wasn't dynamic. So using ProTac, we brought over the same technology to allow you to manipulate this animation as it played. So you can steer this animation as a defender if you're playing as a user, or the CPU, based on their ratings, will end up actually steering it tighter. So if this guy's a really elite defensive lineman, he can drive this animation right back into my quarterback's face. It really changes the way the pockets form dynamically instead of you know, having to just select a different animation every time. We changed the play call screen to more of a retro style. You know, and we also really went to a lot slicker broadcast style. You know, we really wanted to kind of emulate what you see on Sunday broadcasts. All our NFL fans out there, that's who we're catering this game to. You know, it's really, an NFL fan should be able to pick up a Madden and play it. So going to a more retro play call style, it's a lot easier to figure out. It's just 3 buttons that you can pick. There's still all the advanced options, like you can go in and sub in players at different positions, and all that stuff is still there, but we kind of streamlined everything. You see even penalties and stuff all happen in the ticker. We're trying to just be a lot more minimalistic here when we do stuff. So, I mean, the other big thing for us, like I said, is authenticity. You know, we've got this is just a Super Bowl environment, and we've added like 5 or 6 just new things just here alone. You know, you can definitely see over there the chain gang is back, the referees are back. These have never been existing on the next-gen platforms, or I guess current-gen now. We have 7 referees now. We used to only have 5, so we actually have a real NFL officiating crew, including the guy with the white hat and everything. Everything's kind of authentic and accurate there. We do even stuff like the Super Bowl end zones are colored and logos specifically based on what team is there. We've never done that before. Sidelines are the same thing. And you get down even kind of on the detail on the players. Whoa. So you can even see we've got the patch of the Super Bowl that they're playing in, and that updates dynamically in franchise mode based on what they got. We got the hand towel there that animates. You know, all that stuff is just, you know, the minutia of the game. We're trying to make sure we capture it. I mean, the big change for us really in gameplay, along with all the gang tackling, with all the ProTac and the stuff to blocking, you know, the biggest change kind of to the feel was the game speed itself. You know, Madden over the years has just been progressively getting faster and faster. And this year we dropped it way back down, and we tried to time it accurately to real NFL speeds and really get it dead on. So the time it takes from your quarterback to take a snap and set up is dead on. The time it takes for him to, when you hit the throw button, to wind up and release the ball is dead on. And we even have that per quarterback. So every quarterback has a throwing style animation that matches what he does in real life. And so you have specific advantages and disadvantages to some quarterbacks. They release the ball faster, but maybe they release it lower, and it gets tipped at the line a little quicker, a little easier. So you're just really going into detail, you know, making sure that the NFL fan is happy. His favorite players are represented accurately. His favorite team is right on. So I mean, in summary, you know, Madden NFL 10, it's featuring a lot of new features, including a lot of new features. ProTac is the big one. But we're coming out August 14th on 360 and PS3, the titles I work on, but it's also on Wii, which I strongly suggest you check out over there, and then PS2 and PSP as well.